Hello, everybody. I am Jordan Rocco, and I'm bringing you episode 12 of the World of Sports podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about a very young basketball player that, if you do not already know, you need to know this kid. He's on his way up. Tyrionn Denson, who also goes by Baby Escalate, is not just another freshman basketball player. Not only is he a viral hit, but he is also a top recruit in the class of 2021. This kid is a freak of nature, which is why he is a viral hit. Everybody's amazed from his highlight tapes. He is 6'6" and only 16 years old. He attends Colonial High School in Orlando, Florida. Now, I have to say, if I was a basketball player and I had to play against him, I'm running out of the court and I'm going home and I'm crying because that kid is intimidating. Not only because of his size, but also how he can utilize his huge size to his advantage. Most players who are big do not have the skill to go with it, but Tyrionn is skilled at getting boards and not only scoring in the paint, but also defending the paint. Tyrionn handles the ball exceptionally well, and he has a smooth jumper. Most players with his size are unable to move like he does, and this is what makes Tyrionn unique and more skilled than the other players his age. I mean, just watch these highlights. Look what he's doing with the ball. He's crossing ankles. You do not see someone with his size have the handles like he does. Tyrionn has been attending top camps and been a part of his AAU team, which has helped get his name out there, which is why you're seeing these highlight tapes. They're from camps that he's been a part of. What makes Tyrionn different from any player I've ever seen is he has the size of an offensive lineman, but instead he plays basketball and he is fast on his feet for his size. But fun fact, Tyrionn used to play football and basketball. He would have football practice, then he would go home and start shooting hoops. Did I mention how young he is? I call him a man because he has the size of a grown man, but he's only 16 years old. I'm only 16 and I'm only 5'7". While watching these highlights, I want you to keep in mind that the other players are around his age. Just look at how bigger he is than them. Since he is so athletic, Tyrionn is able to play both power forward and center. Tyrionn has developed his talent by giving it 110% and working as hard as he possibly can. He practices 6 days a week, 5 of those 6 days with his high school team, and on Sundays, he works with his personal trainer, and he has help from his mom when it comes to training. His mom is a former basketball player, and she helps drive him to becoming a better person and basketball player. I know I said a lot about how Tyrionn is talented offensively, but he also is a tremendous shot blocker. He makes it almost impossible for other players to go in the paint when he is there with his size. Like I said earlier, if I saw him in the basketball court, I'm running out. And when you see that guy in the paint, I mean, it's hard to score on him. Something that makes people second guess if Tyrionn is a top prospect in his class is his weight. He's 280 pounds, but he has good height, 6'6", and he's young, still has plenty of time to lose the weight and gain muscle. He's only a freshman. There are plenty of former professional basketball players who are big and still had successful careers. Tyrionn's favorite player is Anthony Davis, and his favorite basketball team is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Tyrionn looks up to Naz Reid, who is a 5-star basketball recruit in the class of 2018 and is committed to LSU. Tyrionn hopes to play basketball at Duke University. If Tyrionn wants to do this, he needs to continue to put in the work. He does not only play basketball during high school, but he also works hard in the summer, and he needs to continue to focus in the classroom and get good grades. Tyrionn is committed to being an elite basketball player, but he has other passions like card tricks, outdoor activities, and he has his own YouTube channel where he does pranks. And sometimes he hangs out with a famous YouTuber named Pretty Boy Fredo, who they had a video where they had a one-on-one basketball game, and that helped get his name out as well. Tyrionn had a lot of competition in middle school, and he had a lot of fun. He's adapting to high school, and when I spoke with him on FaceTime and asked him about how the transition is going, he said high school is a lot more intense and the classes are a lot tougher. But he's doing well. He's been playing basketball or varsity basketball this season, and he's had a pretty good season so far. In the beginning, I mentioned how Tyrionn is a viral hit. His highlight tape has gone viral on all social media. Everybody, including me, is amazed by how mobile he is for his size. I consider him a point guard trapped inside the body of a center. I mean, like I said, looking at these highlights, just look at the way he's moving, and he's huge. His video went viral literally overnight. He described the overtime that he was scrolling down his Instagram and all of a sudden his phone was blowing up. And that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys want to see an interview from me and Tyrion, make sure you hit the like button. We need 25 likes if we are going to have an interview. Tyrion is a name that you need to remember because this kid is going to be a star. Trust me on that. And make sure you subscribe. I'm Jordan Rocco. That's going to be episode 12 for today. Thank you to Tyrion for FaceTiming me, and best of luck in the future.